We are entering Pokagon State Park. This is in Angola, Indiana, northeast Indiana, and beautiful park. We've been here for a couple days. Actually, going to head out today. We don't know a lot about the park, I guess. I did read the trail map. The Potawatomi Indians called this home previously, and they I guess gave it to the, or didn't give it to, sold it to the United States, and I don't know, a long time ago. But for 3 cents an acre, 1 million acres from here to Chicago, they sold for 3 cents an acre. Wasn't a good deal in today's world. I'm slowing down here because there's a really large turkey on the side of the road. So
he's just walking down.
He's just staying away from Thanksgiving.
Go,
so
buddy,
there
go.
he goes. It is almost Easter, so some people eat turkey for Easter, maybe. I don't know. Usually ham, but he better stay clear. So back to our video. So that was the this park obviously sits on Kari, tell me, Lake James,
Crooked Lake,
Snow Lake, Lake James, Crooked Lake. There's there's 100 lakes supposedly up here in the corner of northeast Indiana, and there's a couple. We're going to see one here in a minute as I drive through. The gate's still closed. It's April 1st, so I think there's nobody at the gatehouse. They have this historic gatehouse over here. I don't know why we can't figure out why they don't use it actually as their gatehouse, but it's kind of neat. We looked in it, so talks about the CCC. Was it the Civilian Conservation Corps that I think we're part of it? Let's see, after World War, we had that program for people to go around and build our national state parks. I think Indiana really benefited. Several great state parks were built by the CCC. This is the Potawatomi Inn, and beautiful building. They've got a resort, conference center, and restaurant. You'll see the lake over there, one of the lakes over there a little bit in the distance. Coming up on the horse stable. Saw some horses out there yesterday, so it's the saddle barn. It's just over there now. One of the big attractions at Pokagon, and you can see it in the distance, we're coming up on it. It's a winter attraction, and Indiana State Park's the only one of its kind. I'm sure there's some of the northern states, there's more of these, but it's a toboggan run. So they freeze it. I'll jump out and show you a close-up, but it's a really popular place in the winter. And they freeze it like, I guess, like a luge almost, and you have a luge sled or something you ride in.
A
Toboggan sled, yeah. I don't know what it looks like, but I have to come back here in the winter and check it out. But, I'll hop out here real quick, take a closer look. There they go. Look at there. They got a little QR code, so you can watch it all winter. I'm guessing, but pretty neat thing. Unique, obviously, to state parks in Indiana, but you can see that all the way down. Goes for quite a while, actually. It's had several up and downs in it, so it says on the map, but man, it looks like a long way. Let's see how many. Oh, yeah, it does. Quarter-mile track. Drops 90 feet, 20 to 30 seconds. So, pretty cool. Alright, we're leaving the toboggan run. Heading back towards the campground here. We've got Nature Center. Some other things. Back here, we'll take a little quick spin. visit a state park without visiting the nature center. Probably won't go in right now, so you'll have to see that on some other video. But we will, because we're going to go around the campground and tour the campground, so you can get a look at what that looks like. In case you're thinking about visiting Pokagon State Park. Lots of bicycle trails here, a few hiking trails. It's a pretty big park, not necessarily as big as some of the state parks, but it's pretty good size. Just repaired some roads this year. Noticed a lot of that. Straw blankets.
I don't think that was the road right here.
Or I mean the shoulder of the road. Concentrating on driving video and not talking properly, I guess. Beach, basketball courts, campgrounds, shelters. This way. And just another entrance into the, guess I could have went in one door and out the other there. I didn't do that properly. So it's only 20, I just turned 29 degrees. Really cold here last night. Most of the state parks start turning the water and stuff on April 1st. This park does not have the restrooms or water open yet. Maybe today. So I haven't checked, but the water's certainly not on because the spigots are all been removed. There is some temporary water up here as you pull in. There's a cool little bridge there for we just went under for the bicycle trail. This is the park office way back there. But we're turning into the campground now, and there's that water spigot up there on the right I was talking about. So you can always pull your trailer in here and fill it up with water before you get to your site. We usually leave a little bit of water in our trailer when we travel. It makes it a little heavier, but we leave a little bit in so we can use it. I did not have to mess with that when we get here. And then up here we got the campground gatehouse, and then we have a, you can't see out my windows very well. Getting ready to open their, I go better camp store. Yeah. No one at that gatehouse either, obviously. So we reserved online. You can walk up camp in any of the state, not any of the state parks in Indiana. They're not all open in the winter, but you can walk up, check in, and they got the instructions on the gatehouses. But I think there's a handful that are open all. Actually, they may all be open. They just don't all have restrooms open. Some of them have one restroom shower house open. Let's see right here. So there's sites 200 and sites 400 plus to the left. Those are closed right now. And we are in, yeah, and there's sites 500. So there's 4, 2, 3, 400, 500, 4 campgrounds. And we didn't even go into that campground. I wonder if that one's closed. Let's go. We drove around earlier. There's their amphitheater. Little performance area there, whatever. Somebody down there doing something. And yeah, we didn't even go through this. We thought it was closed. So let's see. Go back here and see what campground sites 500 plus look like. Well, when I was looking, there's like 3 state parks in the area that we thought about going to. 30, 45 mile radius from here, and we had never been to Pokagon, so we chose Pokagon, but it would, so, yep. So let's head back to 300 campground, and we'll give you a tour of at least that. Okay, so we're back here, and sites 300 plus, pulling in. There's actually quite a few people camping. Quite a few people camping. Last couple of days weren't as bad as cold as last night and today, so
It was 71 on Tuesday.
Yeah, when we got here. We've been here
Very
since
nice.
Tuesday. It's Thursday. Stayed 2 nights. We're gonna head home after this. There's a nice looking Montana right there. That is actually our campsite. And it looks a little boring, I know. Nothing like our neighbors over there. We'll tell more about that Montana in another video. But this gives you an idea. There's some really nice sites here. It's an older state park. So we're on, that's 313 there. There's your comfort station, restroom, showers. Yeah, it's an older state park, got a lot of bigger trees. Some of the sites are small, kind of tight. You'll notice that online if you're reserving them. It's hard to find a big one for us. But again, there's only one campground open, so that might be different if all of them are open. But there's a lot of room around the actual gravel pad, so you can overtake more of the site than what it really tells you online. There's a couple of, actually when we got here, that's our dog in the back seat. He's not happy.
He's grumpy.
See, like that's a good size one, a little slope to it. But when we got here, we actually reserved a different site, and then we saw one a couple down that was really bigger. And in case it rained, it had a better drainage situation. So we called the park office and they let us switch because nobody was in it. So of course, you can't do that in peak season, but pretty much most of these sites are bigger than they look online. That's my point I'm trying to make. Of course, there's water.
Definitely some
See
slope.
that, like that water spigot is disconnected. Say 331. That's a short one. Don't take 331.
If you have a big rig. It's well maintained.
Yeah, it's
The roads and the trails are.
nice little, yep. A couple camping people here with their hats on and gloves on, winter coats. April 1st.
Yeah.
Come up on the Montana here. So we only missed one. I didn't take every loop. But,
We're in site 343.
yeah, this is site 343. You can tell, like I said, it has lots of space to extend the gravel pad if you wanted. These are our neighbors. They have a lot going on here. I'm hoping they're staying a while because they brought like 2 trucks in to put all that stuff and set all that stuff up. But wowzer, that's all I can say. So Kari and I have a weird hobby, and it may sound kind of cheap, but maybe everybody does this. So especially like if we go camping for the weekend, a perfect day is like on a Sunday. We don't really rush out. We usually stay longer in the day. And people leave and they buy, now with all the state parks requiring you to buy your wood from them because of the emerald ash borer and things like that. They want to control the wood burning. People buy it and then they don't take it home. And you can see there's a couple pieces of firewood left there. And when we arrive, so Sunday they just leave it, and so we just pick it up, and literally we don't even need buy wood. We always have enough from collecting when we're camping from people that leave it. So kind of cheap, but works for us. So,
we put it to good use.
Yeah, we burn it. So that's it. That is Pokagon State Park. We're gonna pull in here. We're actually gonna hook up a little bit and get out of here. But we'll share our next journey, Adventuring Bonnies,
Thanks for watching.
next time.